I just got out of class. It sounds like, so the show that I auditioned for like a month or so ago, that I didn't get, sounds like it's having some issues with just people dropping out of the show last minute. They open next week and someone dropped out yesterday, which is insane. That's like so inconsiderate. But okay, now if I say, I don't know the details, so I can't, say anything, even though I just did. Oops. And it sounds like there's issues with people just like not showing up to rehearsals and stuff. So that's it's frustrating for the cast and for my professor who's in charge. I'm gonna sit you down. He's in charge of the theater department at the college. But anyways, on a happier note, well, it's not really happy. I have a mud flap coming off of my wheels, which this is so stupid. I didn't even know I had mud flaps, man. Like, that's fun. But like on my car, so I gotta go get that fixed. Oh my god, I'm so tired today. I got up this morning, I was like, I don't want to get out of bed, but I did. Anyways, I'm gonna go get that fixed, and then in a little while, I'm not sure exactly what time, but India's coming over. We've been meaning to do this for so long, like so long, but we gotta watch Stranger Things together. So we're gonna start that. Who knows when the next time will be, considering it took like a year and a half to plan this meeting just to watch Stranger Things. Because there's always other priorities or like things like that, and then finally we just like, you know what, let's just do it. So we're gonna do that, and maybe even a Game of Thrones episode, because I want her to start watching Game of Thrones, because she keeps asking me questions about characters, and I'm like, well, you need to just watch the show, because I don't want to give anything away. And really, cardigan? Okay, that's fun. I hate drivers. Anyways, I was in editing more lately, and I noticed that I just rant a lot, and I feel like I'm doing that now, considering I've already been talking for 2 minutes, but like apparently I'm really hyper. I think it's I'm so tired, like I'm at that point where like I'm beyond tired. Oh, no! Scream. I know I'm not going to be able to understand anything of what I'm saying. I'm talking so fast. Don't know what. I need to stop talking. Yeah, India's coming over in a little bit after I get my mud flap fixed, and we're gonna watch Stranger Things. And then I have to pack. I don't know what angle you're at right now, but that's fine. And then I have to pack. We're leaving for Vegas tomorrow. Apparently, whenever I say Vegas, I have to sing it. But I have class in the morning, and then we're going to Vegas. Okay, I'll stop now. I have class in the morning, and then we're getting on a flight. And we're only going to be there for the weekend, but we're seeing the Backstreet Boys. Backstreet, alright. This is going to be interesting to watch back, because I'm so out of it right now. But we're going to the Backstreet Boys concert. I don't know if you probably haven't, considering I don't watch these. But a while ago, we had tickets to see the Backstreet Boys in Oklahoma. So we drove to excuse me. We were in Kansas City, Missouri. Which, don't get me started on why Kansas City is both in Kansas and Missouri. It bothers me, but it's kind of cool at the same time. We were in Kansas City, Missouri, and we saw Keith Urban. And then we flew back to Dallas in Texas, if you don't know where Dallas is. And then we drove to Oklahoma. Oh, what's it called? The Jacksonville? I don't know. That's not right. I don't know. Where a casino is. To see the Backstreet Boys, because I was very excited. And we got there, and some storms had gone through. So their set was damaged, and some people who got out there really early got injured. Nothing too serious. They were taken to the hospital and checked out and everything. But I think they're all okay. Otherwise I wouldn't be like so like flamboyant about this. Like blah 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 blah. But so we didn't even know that at this point. Like we're just trying to find a park, and they won't let us park in the lot where the concert is, because that had happened, but they weren't telling us that, and we didn't know. And so we go to the main casino and we park in that parking lot. this is another rant, I can just tell. We go to the main casino and park in that parking lot, and they have shuttle services, so we get in line for the shuttle service. Soon we realize shuttles aren't coming, and the line's just getting progressively longer. And everyone's just like, what's happening? So we try calling the casino. People try walking into the casino. Nobody will tell us anything. They're like, oh yeah, this is gonna happen, we're just a little delayed. They won't even tell us that the set's been damaged, that people have been hurt. Like, which is ridiculous. And then, finally, we get the updates from Kevin, who's in the Backstreet Boys. He's tweeting, and he tells us what's going on and all this. And we're waiting for like 3 hours. It's about to rain. We are in the parking lot still. Like, nobody's come out and told us anything, brought us water, done anything. Like, it's ridiculous. And we're all like, are the people who got hurt okay? All this. And finally Kevin's like, well, first off, he tells us that people got hurt and that the set's damaged. And then progressively throughout the night, he's keeping us updated. You know, this is how the people in the hospital are doing. This is all this. This is all this. And then finally he says, you know what, guys, we have to cancel the concert. You know, we don't want to keep you out here until 4 in the morning and finally get started. And, you know, or whatever. So they canceled the concert. So we're like, okay, let's call the casino to, you know, make sure. We call the casino, and they're like, no, it's still going on. No. The Backstreet Boys themselves said it was canceled, so I'm pretty sure when the performers aren't performing, the concert's not going on. Wouldn't that make sense to you? So, we eventually just leave. The casino's still insisting the concert's happening. It's not. It did not happen. But finally go, and my mom's like, you know what? Let's just go to Vegas to see them, because they you know, they weren't touring anymore because they were going to Vegas. So we bought tickets to Vegas and planned the trip to Vegas, and like a week later they announced that they're touring. But you know what? I've never been to Vegas. It's gonna be a fun trip. Even though it's supposed to be really hot. It's supposed to be 98 when we're there tomorrow and the next day. So, although we're not used to heat, just not this soon. But I'm excited. Just to make this rant longer, and my future self have to sit through this, and you have to sit through this. Today, we're working on we're working on monologues in acting class, and the monologue I picked, I was kind of like, that's not an active monologue, which is my bad, but like, I really like it at the same time, so I was like sticking with it and be like, you know what, I'm just going to challenge myself, see if I can make this interesting, or whatever. And it's really well written. There's a line in there, and I just love it. That line is the first thing we ever said to each other was a laugh. I absolutely love that line. But anyways, so I was kind of struggling with like how I wanted to do it and the direction, and I was like, I couldn't figure out what I was starting to figure out what I was doing that like wasn't making sense, but I wasn't quite at the point of like putting it into words and like having a coherent thought of this is what I need to change, if that makes sense. So Tuesday in class we performed a cold read, or like a warm read, because we had looked over the monologues before, of the monologues, which if you don't know, a warm read is where you still have the script in hand, but you kind of are familiar with the material. A cold read is when you have the script in hand, it's like you're the first time you see the material. And so we did a warm read of our monologues, and she immediately was just like, try reading the last line first and then going straight into the top of the monologue. I did that. Suddenly I knew exactly what I've been like missing. I was playing it like I wasn't excited in the beginning, but I am excited at the beginning, and this probably makes no sense. But the monologue is about this girl who's about to get proposed to, and she's telling the story of how they met. In the beginning, I was playing it like, oh, she's griping because airports are being frustrating and baggage claim and all that. And I was like griping about it, but then I realized, no, she's excited. This is a good memory for her, even though she's being like, she's really exhausted at this point. You know, she's been on a long flight, all this is happening. But this is a good memory for her because she met the love of her life this night. So, that really helped me. And then today we got into partners and worked on monologues, and we had people just like we were do our monologue and the other person would just respond like it was a conversation, and that, oh my gosh, that helped. It like freed me up to like play with my monologue, and I struggle with that sometimes. I get so set on my way, and I'm like, this is how I do the monologue, this is all this, and it's like, oh, I loved it. Oh, I love my acting class. It's like, oh, I love it. But yeah, so that's what I've been talking for 10 minutes. Kim, why do you do this? The vlog I just edited, I finished editing it late last night, and I was still exporting when I went to sleep, was 45 minutes long because of rants like this. So I apologize. As I keep going. Like, apparently I'm not stopping. But I gotta go get my mud flat fixed. I'm on my way home / to the car place. And then India's coming over. So we'll see if I film anything else today. May not. We'll see. This is more than enough talking for one day. So yeah, thanks for listening. Oh my gosh, Rufus.
Oh my, really? Stop licking my toes. Come on, Rufus, please. Please.
Let me get a picture of him.
Here, little sister.
So cute. So I just worked out again. I'm on a roll. I'm trying to be healthier. Really? You want camera? Look, you're on camera. Okay. That went well. So I got up super early this morning, about an hour. Well, not super early compared to most people, but for me, super early. About an hour before I usually do for class, and at least on these days. That probably makes no sense whatsoever, but I get up at different times because I have different times for classes each day. So on Fridays, usually I get up at 8:30. I get up at 7:30. That's the gist of what I'm trying to say. Nobody cares. So I got up at 7:30 and I finished packing and did my makeup and all that jazz. And then I realized I have some extra time, so I have like 20 minutes before I need to leave. Hi. But good lord, I'm going to class. Today I only have one class today because it's Friday. That was cringy. I'm going to class, and then I'm going from class to the airport, and we are flying to Las Vegas, Nevada. And tonight we are seeing a Friends parody. It's a musical parody of the TV show Friends. And we're also going ziplining over Fremont Street and all that fun stuff. And I'm very excited. So I'll probably see you on the plane next, but we'll see. I had some ants in the other room. And that was not fun because I was going to feed the cats and I saw ants, and that was not fun. They're so cute. Hold on. Look at the cuteness. Bernie. So cute. Oh my gosh. And the moment is ruined. Serious ruined the moment. This lady is falling into her bathtub. And other news, we made it to Las Vegas. Woo! We flew into Amarillo first, but didn't have to get off the plane, so we just flew to Las Vegas after that. And now we're here, and we're gonna find some place to eat, and then we're gonna go see a Friends musical parody.
They have water that goes, that does the dancing.
Yeah.
And they also have boats out there.
Oh, look, we're right by Sephora.
Oh, good grief.
All right. Rachel just got escorted away by the police. Viva's going as a single rider because we thought that would give me a better chance, and she doesn't want to go because it's laying down in her neck and stuff. So, but the last opening for a single rider is 1 a.m., which is 3 a.m. our time. So I'm upset.
Welcome to fabulous downtown Las Vegas, home of the world famous Viva, the largest big screen on the planet. Please enjoy the dazzling sights and sounds of this hour's presentation.
Day 2 in Vegas. We discovered that Fremont Street is not everything. It's very dirty, and people are very out of control.
It's disgusting. Okay, look. Take a sharp look.
That's where the fountains are, but they're not going right now, so just picture it.
We can stop in the shade.
We are on our way to Madame Tussauds Wax Museum. We want something inside because it's kind of hot, but it's a dry heat, so it's much better than at home. And there's a CVS. And it was between this and the Mob Museum, but I don't know a lot about like mob stuff, and I like fictional stuff. So.
Do you want a picture in front of Bellagio?
Sure.
The fountains
Okay,
are
hold on.
but you can do that.
We'll see you at Madame Tussauds. Denim outfit. Brittany and Justin.
Okay, it's going. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Video and then like melding the people.
No, but I told you they.
We're inside right now. That's the ceiling. Isn't that crazy?
It's kind of sad.
We're in a mall. In a hotel.
Says they gain so much weight, but because it's gelato every day.
There's the fountains. They're going now. Caesar's Palace right now, one of the many buildings. There's Caesar. Wow. The forum shops in Caesar's Palace. Can't even read it, but that'll be good. Filter. Now, there's Trump. There's a steamer. Time for the Backstreet Boys!
Oh gosh.
We're trying to find the end of the line to go into the theater.
We're getting close. We're getting close.
It's like the length of the mall. It's crazy. Street Boys! Are you excited?
I'm excited.
Me too. Lance Bass is here. the Backstreet Boys concert. I had a lot of fun, and about 20 seats away from us to the left, Lance Bass from NSYNC was there. And like people started freaking out, and he had to move seats because people were so much freaking out. And then like where he moved to, which is like right in front, like in a separate section, so like another like probably like 30 feet away from us were all the Backstreet Boys wives, and they brought them up on stage. It was really sweet. So yeah, and I didn't capture all that I wanted because my phone ran out of storage, but I tried my best. I deleted apps. The airport, and we had a bunch of time to kill, so we went into an accident, and I got this, and we also got a Game of Thrones bracelet. It was a really good trip, though I can honestly say I'm good with not going to Vegas all that often. It's just, I don't like to lay out by the pool a whole lot. Like, it's not my thing to just lay out by the pool, and I don't like to gamble because, one, I'm not old enough, and two, it just doesn't seem like something I would really like to do. So, Vegas is not the place for me, but it was fun to visit. That Game of Thrones episode, though. Oh, I knew I liked Arya for a reason. I just watched the one with the battle against the White Walkers. I like the final battle with them. It's really, really good. And I predicted a lot of what was going to happen, like during the show, but there's some things that I just didn't predict. And Arya has always been one of my favorites, but even more so now. Go to school and I'm wearing my new shoes. Look how sparkly they are. Ah, my cuddle bud. Hi. My little cuddle bud. Just a little ways away. Hi. Oh, he's moving. Oh, you come and give me kisses? Thank you. Are you comfortable? Oh, there he goes. My chance. Gotta move. Gotta move. Gotta move. Ah, oh, he's back on me. Yay. I just worked out for the first time since being back from my trip. And I didn't work out a few days before my trip just because I didn't have time to, because life was kind of busy. So, that was kind of rough, but I did it. I only did 30 minutes today. I was going to walk on the treadmill too, but I have some homework that I need to get done, so that's my excuse today. Thank you for the love, baby. Thank you. Look at this cute little girl. So, today hasn't been the best day. I had trouble sleeping last night. I had trouble sleeping last night, and then when I got up this morning, I was so tired, I just didn't feel good. I think I was just so overtired that I was making myself, well, not making myself, that I felt sick. I was so tired. And I tried so hard to get ready for school because I had class today, and I couldn't do it. I really upset with myself over that. I think I needed to sleep a little bit more, but I don't know. I wish I had gone to class. So basically slept, and then I ended up going to the doctor. I had a doctor's appointment already. And I rode in the car. Well, my mom picked up some stuff. We're throwing a bridal shower soon, so she had to drop off a form for that and stuff. And pick up the hats the dogs ate, because we got it fixed. For the most part. I don't know, other than that, I've just literally just been sleeping all day, so kind of a waste of a day, but I don't know, it will get me through the week, I guess. I guess that's the only bright. He's so cute. I know that what upset her and stuff, I'm gonna hate myself for that later, but Yeah, I'm just gonna cuddle with my boy right now. So, my cousin's pregnant, and we just heard today that she's having a girl. And, that's really not a surprise considering my grandmother was one of two girls, my mom was one of two girls, I'm a girl, all three of my cousins are girls. Like, my granddad for the longest time was the only guy in the family, and then my aunt got married. And then my cousin got married, obviously. She's having a baby. And, well, I mean, you don't have to be married, but that's what she wanted. And so I called my granddad. He goes, I heard we're having another girl. And I said, yes. And he said, well, that's a big surprise. And I said, you wouldn't know what to do with the boy. And there hasn't been a boy in our family that wasn't married into the family since my granddad himself. So, yeah. It was not a surprise, but baby Nora is on her way. So I'm about to go into class. I had to get up a little bit earlier today because we have some guys installing cameras at our house, like security cameras, and I had to get in my room, and so I had to get ready a little bit earlier. But then we had to move the cats to another room so they didn't go up in the attic, and that was a process. So I didn't even get to do my makeup or anything, so I just woke up and it was fresh. Anyways, I'm about to go into class. Oh, look, there's Riley and Rufus. Feel so high tech. So every year in the Dallas area, they have a high school musical theater awards, which is where all, well, not all, but a lot of the high schools put on musicals every year, and it's awards they can win. So they can have best musical. It's like the Tonys for high schoolers in this area. It's really cool. I never went with my high school, but I have volunteered before. I worked backstage and stuff during the show. And this year, my mom somehow ended up being in charge of all the volunteers. So I was helping her with some formatting on an Excel sheet tonight. We're trying to organize what everyone's going to do and all that. And it's stressful. And then she just realized she has to like completely redo it. And she completely redid it, but on the wrong form. So she has to redo it again. She's a retainer. So that's going to be fun for her. But other than that, yeah. Tomorrow, last minute, I have class obviously, and then India is gonna come over for a little bit, and we're probably gonna watch some Game of Thrones. She's never seen it, so I want to like get her started. And I have some homework to do, and we're gonna put together some stuff for our bridal shower. We're throwing some for a family friend, and then I'm seeing a show, the one I auditioned for a few months ago, last month, a month and a half ago, I don't know. It's called Baltimore. I did not get cast, obviously, but I wanted to see it. We have some friends in it, and technically I have to see it for grade, but I'd see it anyways. And India may join me for that. She's gonna check and see if she can go. So I don't know why I'm giving you the plan for tomorrow, but apparently I am. What? Why am I giving you the plan for tomorrow if tomorrow's a separate vlog? That's suspense. Anyways, I really hope you enjoyed this vlog, and I'm finally gonna do an outro for like the first time in forever. For the first time in forever. What did I used to do? I used to like try to make a thing happen where I ask questions. So here's my questions. Have you ever had to organize a big event? Have you ever volunteered for something? What's your favorite thing to volunteer for? Oh, what did I always say? Love always. I don't remember my outro. Did I have an outro? I don't know what's happening. Bye bye. Love always.